18 Easy Love and Relationship Advice for Guys. It's always been a long-running joke that women are irrational, emotional, and complicated. What they fail to mention, though, that one of the top reasons why women are often described as unpredictable is because of their, sometimes, oblivious boyfriends. Love doesn't have to be complicated for men, especially if you know the tips and tricks to win over your lady love. If you take the following 18 easy love and relationship advice for guys, then you'd never have to find yourself scratching your head again and wondering what went wrong. 1. Always stay sweet, just like you did during the courting phase. Remember during the courting phase when you were always sweet and affectionate? Well, guess what? That's one of the major reasons your girl said yes to be in a relationship with you. Normally, you two become accustomed to each other's company over time, and eventually, the sweetness level decreases. You don't have to let that happen, though. Rather, make it a point to be conscientiously sweet. Treat her to a surprise date, hold her hand while you two walk down the street, and kiss her on the forehead before saying goodbye. These may not be grand and lavish, but she takes these to heart every time. 2. Be patient. Especially when your girl goes shopping. Patience is a virtue, both for men and women. But admit it, it is a test of patience whenever you and your girl go shopping. These days, when she takes a couple of shots, pictures of your food, post them to Instagram, and many other small activities that eat up your supposed quality time together. Aside from that, there are instances when your attitudes clash, and she's not going to be the one to make the first move to apologize. Well, in this regard, all you have to do is to learn to be patient. Rather than be upset with how she handles your time together, it's best to look at it as her way, celebrating pride and joy for having you as her man. Girls see things differently, and you have to accept that. 3. Ask her about the little things. Women love it when you remember the simplest details about them. It shows them that you're paying attention to the words they say and the things they do. It also shows that you care about their well-being and experiences. If you want your girlfriend to feel extra loved, you can do it by taking her to her favorite childhood restaurant or getting her the color notepad she likes writing on so much. The more specific you are, the giddier and happier she will feel. 4. Let her do her own thing. As a man, you have to know that your girlfriend is not there to complete you but to compliment you. She is not a subordinate nor a trophy that's only there for display. She's a whole person who deserves to be treated with respect and equality. It would help if you made her feel this way and let her do her own thing. As a boyfriend, you are her #1 fan. So if she wants to compete in a beauty pageant or join a 10-kilometer run, you should always be there to support her every step of the way. 5. Respect her and her decisions. This is a follow-up to the previous relationship advice. As an equal partner in your relationship, it's easily understood that you should respect your girlfriend and her decisions. You must understand that she can make decisions for herself. As a boyfriend, your role is to help her evaluate and reconsider those decisions before she puts them into action. If you find yourself constantly calling the shots in your relationship, you're not asking for her advice, or you make all the important decisions without her knowledge. It's time to reevaluate that domineering approach. 6. Spoil her with love. All men want to spoil their girlfriends with their love, and you are no exception. You don't have to do this every day, and you only have to be consistent with your actions. Consistency is one of the keys to a happy and loving relationship. Never be shy or embarrassed to show off your loved one in front of your friends or take her out on an occasional surprise dinner date. Even spontaneous kisses in the rain are very much welcome and appreciated. 7. Talk to her intimately. Many people often forget this important role in each relationship. Your girlfriend is not just there as a lover but also as your best friend and #1 confidant. Let her into your most intricate moments and talk to her as you would to a longtime friend. Take the time to talk to her about problems and propose solutions and your aspirations for your relationship. And yes, don't forget to ask how her day was and how she thinks and feels. Communication is two-way. You talk and she listens and vice versa. Give her the floor to speak so you can listen because when she speaks from the heart. This makes them feel important and shows them that you consider and appreciate their thoughts in your life. This also helps you get to know each other a little bit better. You might be surprised at how little talks with your girlfriend will cement a solid foundation later on. 8. Let her be part of your friends. As in addition to your girlfriend being your best friend, you should also treat her as part of your inner clique. Introduce her to your social circle and give them time to get to know each other better. Friends are a part of who you are, and by incorporating her in that, you're giving her a more permanent place in your life. This will officially seal your relationship and help your girlfriend get to know you through your friends. Oftentimes, men fail to do this and treat friends and girlfriends as two different things. This often leads to relationship problems when both parties complain that the man isn't spending enough time with each other. 9. Indulge in sweet nothings. She always loves romance. She may be strong and independent, but she can't resist being seduced with sweet nothings. Give her chocolates and roses, even when there's no occasion. Take her out to a movie or to someplace she likes. Have a date under the stars. These things matter, and these are the things she takes to heart. 10. Make her laugh. It's a given fact that women would choose a guy who makes her laugh than a handsome guy. What use are looks when you can't talk or share jokes? Aside from food, laughter is definitely the other way through a woman's heart. Make sure to make her laugh every day to remind her that her happiness is your top priority. Bonding through laughter is also a solid way to build your friendship and foundation. This will make you two even closer together than before. 11. Be honest. It isn't easy to be honest sometimes, but hey, the truth always sets you free. Tell her how you think, how you feel, and what you want to say in a particular situation, especially when you know she needs to hear it. But at the same time, being honest doesn't mean you have to be blunt to the bone. You can say the truth most sweetly and kindly possible as well. 12. Treat her like a queen. To treat her like a queen. She is the love of your life, your crowning glory, the only woman who's worthy of your attention and affection. Stand by her side, hold her hand, and take your steps in your life together. 13. Surprise her now and then. Spontaneity never hurts a relationship. This is especially important in long-term relationships. Couples who have been together for years may have slipped into a monotonous and repetitive routine with their love lives. Don't be afraid to think out of the box and break from the same old routines. Being spontaneous gives your relationship a new vibe of feeling. It's as if you're dating each other for the first time again, thus reigniting the strong passion of love you have for one another. 14. Don't make decisions without her knowledge. Girls love surprises, that's true. But when it comes to major issues, don't keep her in the dark. Don't ever make decisions without her knowledge. Girls hate it when they are not prepared. They also don't want to be the one to clean up the mess done by their man without being informed about it beforehand. Talk to her about your plans, not just for your relationship, but your aspirations as an individual. Tell her about your decisions and listen to her side as well. You may not come up with the decision you both agree on, but informing her about these makes her feel important and respected. 15. Don't take her for granted. It is very common for guys in a relationship to take their girlfriend or wife for granted under the notion that their girls are always there. Know when and how to prioritize your partner, especially when faced with situations wherein you need to choose. Sure, your girl will support you all the way, but what if you become preoccupied with other commitments and your commitment to her begins to fade? Taking her for granted can lead to serious relationship problems in the future. You may not realize it right away, but you're already losing her piece by piece until one day she disappears not only in your relationship but in your life as well. 16. Don't let her sleep mad. As it is with every relationship, it's difficult to avoid quarrels with your loved one. This is understandable because you are still both different people despite having a single and romantic bond. You might find yourselves disagreeing from time to time. The problem is when you don't overcome these problems, you may talk or even fight about it. But if there's one thing you should always make sure to do, it is that never to let her sleep mad. Sleeping mad leaves unresolved tensions and makes for bad and unhappy mornings. 17. Don't answer back when she nags. It's common for girls to nag when they are angry, upset, or frustrated. They nag when they are emotional, and most especially when they don't get what they want. It can be totally irritating when a girl nags. But it's never the best recourse to retaliate by answering back, regardless of the problem. Let her lose some steam. Maybe nagging is her way of letting go of her emotions and wait until she calms down and comes up with more rational statements. She wants to be heard, so hear her out. 18. Have dreams and work on them. Lastly, it is important that, as the guy in the relationship, you have aspirations for your partner and your relationship. Be the one to spearhead plans and the direction to fulfill them. May these be travel wanderlust or long-term companionship. She loves it when you lead the way, and the more she will indulge in holding your hand and walking by your side. As one might see, love isn't that complicated. Men may sometimes have trouble expressing their love for their only girl, but that never stopped them from laying their lives for the ones they love. Women only want 3 things: loyalty, love, and respect. If you got all 3 of them, you never have trouble ever again. Please leave your comments below if you have anything to share with us. Thanks for watching our video.